Every morning, your kidneys filter dozens of gallons of blood quietly. No noise, no warning bell. But if you are over 60 and you often wake up with puffy eyes, heavy legs, swollen ankles, nighttime trips to the bathroom, foamy urine, or blood pressure that keeps creeping up, your body may be trying to tell you something. Your kidneys may not be working as easily as they used to. And here is the scary part. Kidneys usually do not hurt in the beginning. They do not always scream for help. They whisper. A little puffiness here, a little tiredness there, a few more bathroom trips at night, a little foam in the toilet bowl, and most people just brush it off. They say, well, I am just getting older. But that is not always the full story. You may still wake up, drink your coffee, grab a glass of orange juice, eat the same salty breakfast, or skip water for hours. Same routine, same morning. But inside, your kidneys may be working harder than they should. They have to handle salt, sugar, medications, processed foods, low water intake, and all the waste your body builds up overnight. Now, I want to be very clear. You do not need some harsh detox. You do not need an expensive powder. You do not need a complicated morning routine that no normal person can follow. Sometimes, one simple cup of the right tea in the morning can help your body start the day in a gentler way. It may help support fluid balance. It may help your body remove waste more naturally. It may support healthy blood pressure. And most importantly, it may help take a little pressure off your kidneys. Not by forcing your body, not by shocking it, just by supporting it slowly, daily, the way healthy habits are supposed to work. In this video, I will show you 6 morning teas that may support kidney health after 60. Some are very familiar, some may already be in your kitchen, and one of them is so simple that many people walk past it in the grocery store without realizing how useful it can be. Before we begin, one quick note. If you already have kidney disease, if you are taking blood pressure medication, blood thinning medication, diuretics, diabetes medication, or if your doctor is monitoring your kidney function, please ask your healthcare provider before using herbal teas regularly. Food can support the body, but it should not replace medical care. Now, let us start with the first tea. Number 1, green tea. Green tea is probably the most familiar tea on this list. You have seen it at the grocery store. Maybe you have a box of it sitting in your pantry right now. Maybe you have tried it before and thought, well, it is just tea. But for people over 60, green tea can be a very smart morning choice. Here is why. Green tea contains catechins. These are natural antioxidants that may help protect your cells from oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is one of those silent things that builds up over time from processed foods, from pollution, from poor sleep, from unstable blood sugar, from inflammation that sits quietly in the body. Your kidneys are especially sensitive to that kind of stress because they are filtering your blood all day long. They do not get a break. Think of your kidneys like a delicate coffee filter. If you pour heavy, thick sludge through it every day, it gets clogged and strained. So when you give your body more antioxidant support, you are not just helping your kidneys, you are also supporting your liver, your blood vessels, your heart, and your circulation. All of these systems work together. That is the part many people miss. Kidney health is not just about the kidneys. It is also about blood pressure, blood flow, inflammation, hydration, and what you put into your body every morning. A cup of green tea can also give you a gentle lift, not the hard jolt that some people get from coffee. more like a calm wake-up. And that matters because after 60, too much caffeine can make some people feel shaky, dry, restless, or even a little off balance. Green tea is usually gentler, but remember this, more is not better. Start with 1 cup in the morning. That is enough for most people. If your body handles it well, you can have 1 to 2 cups a day, but do not drink it late in the afternoon or evening if it affects your sleep. Sleep matters for kidney health too. To make it, use 1 green tea bag or 1 small teaspoon of loose green tea leaves. Steep it in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes. Do not use water that is boiling too hard. That can make the tea bitter. If the taste is too strong, add a thin slice of lemon or a very small amount of honey if your blood sugar is not a concern. The best time is in the morning, about 30 minutes before breakfast. Simple, warm, gentle. A good place to start. But green tea is only the first step. The next tea is even more ordinary. So ordinary that many people only see it as decoration on a dinner plate. Number 2, parsley tea. Yes, parsley. That little green herb that restaurants put next to your meal. Most people ignore it. Some people push it to the side of the plate. But when you brew parsley into tea, it becomes much more interesting, especially for people who wake up feeling puffy, heavy, or swollen. Parsley has natural diuretic properties. That means it may help the body release extra water and salt in a gentle way. And this matters because many older adults deal with fluid retention. You may notice it in the morning. Your face looks a little puffy. Your rings feel tighter. Your socks leave deep marks around your ankles. Your legs feel heavy before the day even begins. That can happen for many reasons. Too much salt, not enough water, poor circulation, certain medications, or the kidneys simply working harder than before. Parsley tea will not magically fix the problem, but it may support the body in moving extra fluid more naturally, and that can make the morning feel a little lighter. Parsley also contains antioxidants. These may help support your cells against inflammation and oxidative stress. Again, this is important after 60 because your body does not bounce back as quickly as it did when you were younger. The small things matter more now. To make parsley tea, take a small handful of fresh parsley, rinse it very well, place it in a cup of hot water and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The flavor is fresh, light, and a little grassy. If you are not used to it, add a few drops of lemon juice. That helps a lot. Drink it in the morning when your stomach is still fairly empty, not late at night. That part is important because if a tea makes you urinate more, you do not want it waking you up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And again, if you are taking diuretics, blood pressure medication, blood thinners, or you already have kidney disease, check with your doctor before drinking parsley tea regularly. Now the next tea has a name that sounds a little rough, maybe even unpleasant, but do not let the name fool you. Number 3, stinging nettle leaf tea. Stinging nettle sounds like something you should stay away from. And yes, the fresh plant can sting your skin if you touch it with bare hands. But once it is dried and made into tea, it becomes a traditional herbal drink that many people use for urinary and inflammation support. The big benefit here is inflammation. Silent inflammation is one of the hidden problems that can put stress on the kidneys over time. You may not feel it, you may not see it, but inside the body, tiny blood vessels and delicate tissues can become irritated and strained. And your kidneys are full of tiny filtering structures that depend on healthy blood flow and a calm internal environment. So when you support lower inflammation, you may also help support the conditions your kidneys need to do their job. Stinging nettle leaf also contains minerals and nutrients, including iron, magnesium, and vitamin C. These nutrients support overall health and help the body maintain better balance. Now, I will be honest, nettle tea is not sweet. It has an earthy, grassy taste. Some people like it right away. Some people need a few tries. A simple trick is to add a few mint leaves. Mint makes it smoother, cleaner, more refreshing. To prepare it, use 1 teaspoon of dried nettle leaves. Steep it in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Drink 1 cup in the morning, about 30 minutes before breakfast, and listen to your body. That is the key. Do not start drinking 3 or 4 cups a day just because you heard something is healthy. That is not how this works, especially after 60. Your body needs support, not pressure. If you take blood pressure medicine, lithium, blood thinners, or any medication that affects fluid balance, talk with your healthcare provider first. Now, the next tea comes from a plant many people in America think of as a weed. You see it in lawns. You see it near sidewalks. Some people try to get rid of it, but in traditional wellness, it has been used for a very long time. Number 4, dandelion root tea. Here is the important detail. We are talking about dandelion root, not the leaves. The root is commonly used in tea because it contains compounds that may support the liver, the kidneys, and the body's natural waste removal process. Dandelion root has mild diuretic properties. That means it may help the body release extra fluid. This can be helpful for people who wake up feeling bloated, heavy, or puffy. But the deeper benefit is that dandelion root may also support the liver, and that matters more than most people realize. Your liver and kidneys work as a team. The liver processes many substances. The kidneys help remove waste from the blood. When one system is overloaded, the other may feel more pressure. So a tea that supports both liver and kidney function can be a useful part of a gentle morning routine. But preparation matters. Do not just dip a tea bag for 1 minute and call it done. Dandelion root needs time. Use dried dandelion root and steep it in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. The taste is earthy, a little bitter. That is normal. It does not mean something is wrong. If it is too strong, add lemon. If your blood sugar is healthy and your doctor has told you to limit sugars, a small amount of honey is okay once in a while. But do not turn it into a sweet drink. That defeats the purpose. 1 cup in the morning is enough. Not 2, not 3, just 1. The goal is not to force your body to flush aggressively. The goal is to support your body gently and consistently. That is how real nutrition works. Not dramatic, not extreme, just steady. Now the next tea is probably already in your kitchen, and many people only think about it when they have a sore throat, nausea, or a cold day. Number 5, ginger tea. Ginger is small, cheap, easy to find, but do not underestimate it. For kidney support, ginger is helpful because it supports a few important things at once: inflammation, oxidative stress, circulation, and digestion. Let us talk about circulation first. Your kidneys filter blood all day, so blood flow matters a lot. When your circulation is better supported, your body can move nutrients and waste more efficiently. Ginger does not magically clean your kidneys. No food does that. But ginger may help create better conditions for your kidneys to work with less strain. And digestion matters too. Some people think digestion and kidney health are separate. They are not. When digestion is sluggish, when the diet is heavy, salty, sugary, and full of processed foods, the whole body has to work harder. That includes the kidneys. Ginger may help the stomach feel calmer and may support digestion in a natural way. That is why many people feel warm, lighter, and more awake after drinking ginger tea in the morning. To make it, cut a fresh slice of ginger about 1/2 inch to 1 inch long. Place it in hot water and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. If you want a stronger taste, gently crush the ginger before adding it to the water. Add a slice of lemon if you like. It makes the tea brighter and easier to drink. Ginger tea is especially nice on cold mornings, when your stomach feels slow, or when you want something warm without reaching for another cup of coffee. But use common sense. If you take blood-thinning medication, if you have serious stomach issues, or if you are being monitored for a chronic condition, be careful with using large amounts of ginger every day. Now, the 6th tea is one that many people know for its beautiful red color. But for older adults, it can be more than just a pretty drink. Number 6, hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea is deep red, slightly tart, and refreshing. Some people drink it hot. Some drink it cold. But for people over 60, hibiscus is worth paying attention to because it is often connected with heart and blood pressure support. And blood pressure is a big deal for kidney health. Very big. Your kidneys are full of tiny blood vessels. When blood pressure stays too high for too long, those tiny vessels can become strained. And when the kidneys are strained, blood pressure can become harder to manage. It can become a cycle. That is why supporting healthy blood pressure is one of the smartest things you can do for your kidneys. Hibiscus contains natural plant compounds called anthocyanins. These are antioxidants that give hibiscus its red color. They may help support blood vessel health and healthy circulation. And when blood vessels are supported, the kidneys may also benefit. Now, hibiscus has a tart flavor, almost like cranberry. Some people love it. Some people need to get used to it. You can drink it warm in the morning or let it cool and drink it later in the day. But for this routine, morning is best. To make it, use 1 hibiscus tea bag or 1 teaspoon of dried hibiscus flowers. Steep in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. Add lemon if you want a brighter taste. Avoid sugar. That part matters. A lot of people take a healthy tea and turn it into a dessert drink. Do not do that, especially if blood sugar or kidney health is a concern. Also, hibiscus may lower blood pressure in some people. So, if you already take blood pressure medication, or if your blood pressure runs low, talk with your healthcare provider before using it regularly. Now, let us bring all of this together. Because the real point is not to drink every tea on this list. Please do not do that. The point is to choose the tea that fits your body. If you want something familiar and gentle, start with green tea. If you wake up feeling puffy or heavy, parsley tea may be worth considering. If you want to focus on inflammation support, stinging nettle leaf tea may be a good choice. If you want to support both the liver and kidneys, dandelion root tea is an option. If you want something warm, simple, and good for digestion and circulation, ginger tea is easy to start with. And if blood pressure support is one of your biggest concerns, hibiscus tea may be the one to ask your doctor about. But start slow. 1 cup in the morning, that is it. Do not add sugar. Do not drink diuretic teas late at night. Do not mix several strong herbal teas together and hope for faster results. That is not smart. That is just stressful for the body. Your kidneys do not need to be pushed around. They need steady support. The basics still matter. Drink enough water, reduce salt, cut back on processed foods, eat more fresh vegetables, watch your blood pressure, watch your blood sugar, and pay attention to the signs your body gives you. Puffy eyes, heavy legs, foamy urine, nighttime urination, unusual tiredness. Do not panic, but do not ignore them either. The lesson is simple. Do not wait until your kidneys are begging for help. Start supporting them with small daily choices before the warning signs get louder. Because after 60, health is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about doing the right small things consistently. A better morning drink, a little less salt, a little more water, a few more real foods, a little more attention to your body. That is how you build strength. Not overnight, but over time. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. If you remember only one thing today, remember this. Your kidneys do not need huge changes in one single day. They need small, smart choices repeated every morning. One good cup, one better habit, one day at a time. If this video helped you, please like it and share it with a loved one or a friend over 60 who cares about kidney health. And do not forget to subscribe to Senior Coach for more simple, practical, food-based guidance to help you stay healthier, more active, and more independent as you age. Remember this, getting older does not mean becoming weaker, not automatically. When you choose the right habits each day, your body can still feel lighter, stronger, more steady, and more hopeful every morning. Have a peaceful day, and as always, take a deep breath, my friend.